Concerning the PDP crisis, decision of Governors Forum (BOT) finals, says Bode George. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got in this morning. The decision of Governors Forum (BOT's final, says Bode George. A former deputy national chairman south of the main opposition People Democratic Party (PDP) chief Olabode George has urged the embattled former national secretary of the party, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, not to destroy the party over his stance in the ongoing crisis within the party. Rather, Chief George urged him to borrow a leaf from the former vice president of the country and a founding member of the party, the late Dr. Alex Ekume, by accepting the decision of the PDP's Board of Trustees, who recently endorsed Prince Sunday Ude Okoye as the new scribe of the party. The PDP chief state made the call in Lagos on Friday while fielding questions from newsmen at his Lagos residence on the lingering crisis within the party, saying Anyanwu should be conscious of the verdict of history on his actions. Chief George lauded the decision of the party's Governors Forum and that taken by the Board of Trustees says it was sound in logic and consistent with the rule of law. When you look at the decision of the PDP's Governors Forum, you will discover that it was rooted in logic. And what was the issue in contention? They asked Ude Okoye if there were any judgment from the Court of Appeal. He said yes and brought out the copy of judgment. They asked the former secretary to produce his stay of execution in the judgment, and he couldn't produce any. And the governors gave recognition to Ude Okoye when Anyanwu could not find any document to counter what Ude Okoye produced, he said. According to him, the directive of the Board of Trustees on any issue within the party is very compelling because the Board of Trustees is the custodian of the rules. Is the custodian of rules, regulation, and the substance of the party. The board holds the assets and liabilities of the party. When indulging the late former vice president for the roles he played in the process of founding the party, Chief George said that despite the pioneering effort of the late Ekume, he never destroyed the party when he failed to pick the PDP presidential ticket. The late Dr. Ekume, the chief convener of our party, contested 2 times for the presidential ticket of the party. He didn't get it, but he never brought down the roof. If he, Dr. Ekume, wanted to, you mean he could have done that? He never did, but accepted his fate. His name will remain in the pages of gold forever for that. He accepted and moved on. I contested for the national chairmanship of the party, and on the day of the convention, when I saw the shenanigans of some people, I withdrew. To date, I have not. To date, have I not been contributing my quota to the party? He said. And that was what I was said here concerning the tenant today this morning, which says that concerning the PDP crisis, the decision of governors and the decision of Governors Forum Board of Trustees finals, says Bode George. And what of course is you are ready for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here right now is to tap that subscribe button here with the notification bell. So anytime any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it ASAP. Well, of course, you are ready for me this morning. It's about the PDP, and now let's talk politics. Well, we all know that the PDP is not in its best form. Like, let me just say, since they lost power in 2015, they have not been in their best form. Like, seriously, people are saying that the PDP is being destabilized by Wike, Tinubu, all these stupid talks we keep hearing. But that's true. I'm not saying that it's a lie. It's true. Well, a former national deputy chairman of the South of the PDP, Chief Olabode George, has urged the former national secretary of the party, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, not to destroy the party over his stance in the ongoing crisis within the party. Yeah, because the PDP right now, they're facing a lot of confusion, and believe me, one can one can destroy the PDP if he or she is not careful. But Chief George urged him to borrow a leaf, borrow a leaf of wisdom from the former vice president of the country and the founding member of the party, the late Dr. Alex Ekume, by accepting the decisions of the PDP Board of Trustees, who recently endorsed Prince Sunday Ude Okoye as the new scribe of the party. Yes, Bode just said all this in Lagos on Friday when answering questions from newsmen at the Lagos residence on the crisis within the party. Because a lot of people want to know more concerning the crisis in the PDP. It is one that, believe me, is very, very interesting to talk about. And people want to see the PDP very much stronger coming 2027. According to what But according to Bode George lauded the decision of the party's governors forum and that taken by the board of trustees, saying that it was sound in logic and consistent with the rule of law. Bode George said that when you look at the decisions of the PDP's governor forum, you will discover that it was rooted in logic. And what was the issue in contention? He asked Ude Okoye if there was any judgment from the Court of Appeal. He said yes and brought out a copy of the judgment, and they asked the former secretary to produce his stay in the execution of the judgment, but he couldn't produce any, and the governor gave recognition to Ude Okoye when Anyanwu could not find any document to counter what Ude Okoye produced. He said, that doesn't mean you lost, doesn't mean you destroy the party. Yes, he said that the former vice president of the party, he picked up presidential tickets 2 times, but he failed. He's not talking about article. He's not talking about article. Yes. So he picked up the former vice president of the party. He failed. Yes. He asserted his feet, according to what Bode George is saying. And to me, I like the fact people like Wiki who carry their personal ambition on top PDP. If it's not them, it will be nobody else. And this type of act is not making the PDP go anywhere. It is all this personal ambition that everybody wants to get now in the PDP that is causing the PDP major crisis. I'm telling you that it's causing the PDP major crisis. Wiki wants to do his own here, Atiku wants to do his own here, this and that, this and that. We all know that even when they did a primary election in PDP it was not last year, it was Wiki and Atiku won. And since then, Wiki has not been best friends with Atiku. That is the way things are in the PDP. Hmm. Well, only God knows whether the PDP will be strong enough to take on the APC in the 2027 election. Okay, John Ikori says that under the comment section says that party constitution is supreme. I hope you know that. Well, that is true. What do you guys think concerning the PDP and building up themselves concerning 2027 election? Drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Then tap the subscribe button as the big button with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.